Hello, my beautiful friends. Hi, how are you doing? Uh, as usual, I am fine, but I had a little cold. That's why you didn't see me. As we said, Mondays it is budgeting, and Friday it is financial, family, something stuff like that. So because I didn't had time to make for you video in Monday, yes. I will make sure to make it now a video. What we are talking today. Today we will talk about 5 mistakes people usually make, because in this channel we talk a lot of personal finance, because when you have control of your personal finance, then you can have a business plan, and then you can expand and expand and expand and expand, and nobody can stop you. So that's all we do, because all we who help you in YouTube channels, it is because we had at least this personal finance in control. So we want to share, because when you have some ideas, and when you are sitting home and just eating and sleeping and not giving back to the society, then it's not good. It is always good to give it back what God give you, because God has given us the gift of to think wise and to use the money wise. MashaAllah, all who is having financial channels can know this. But one thing I want to remind you, my friends, as I told you, I'm so sorry I cannot make it in Wednesday because of schools are open here in Norway. So we are not quite, we don't have a good time, because I'm a mother, as you can see. So it is even though I cannot show you my children, because I must think about their they are very young, so I must think their security and safety. That's very important for me. But if they one day, when they are grown up, 20 years or 20 plus, and they told me, I want to open my channel, I say, be my guest. And then they can be besties in here. So that's good. But as long as I have the responsibilities and the guidance, I will guideline them to not interact here, because it's all for grown-ups, as I think. Okay, but there is some parents who use their children in their channels, so it is, every individual has his own choices. So we say good luck to you. But here in this channel, inshallah, you will not see my children, as long as they are young children, inshallah. At least not their faces, and because it is for protection, my motherhood will protect them. And I hope you will do the same, because children there is no place in internet, especially in this social media. There is no place for those young minds who is growing up. Now we come back to our main goals here. As I told you, I cannot have or I cannot be online here in YouTube when it is I cannot have a Wednesday, so it is Monday. So we will try Monday to talk about financial or yeah, something like that. Yeah, sometimes also we will talk family, but I will stick to take some of the importance, and then Friday we will talk family stuff and faith. So almost it is Somali language, and Monday I will try to make 2 videos, one for Somali people and one for my friends English speaking. So we will see how much we can manage, because time is, as you know, time is money and time is very important. So we will see how much we can manage it. So I'm so sorry I have cold, as you can hear my uh, uh, voice. So that's why the tea with honey and with everything is lying here. Bismillah. You know, we Muslims, we don't eat or drink in this hand, so we eat or drink. That's why I use both, because the tea is lying here, so we drink in the left side because of the our Prophet, the Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So it is a habit. So you can. So we want to look like or do the things our lovely Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam did. So that's why I use the left, even though my tea is my left. We use to the right. Yes, that's what I meant. Bismillah. So sorry for interruption, because I must clean my throat. This ginger and lemon, and with the hot tea. It will make my voice a little bit clear, inshallah. Okay, what I want to talk today. Today I want to talk 5 mistakes we usually make. I did. Somebody did. So it's like, oops, don't do that, because we will help you, or guideline to the success to your future. And I hope young adults who 18 plus who's listening today, that they will take good decisions and make smart moves when it is their personal finance, inshallah. What's those 5 mistakes we usually make? It is excessive spending. We get the loan today, and before tomorrow or tomorrow it is we are spending, like going restaurants, eating there, when we can cook food cheap, very cheap to cook food. And then we go and buy things we already have, or we don't need to use them. One day I was with one of my closest friends. She's here, but I will not name her names. She had already one backpack, these things we usually use when we go to working place or stuff like that, and she buy it another one, even though I could see her she had one. Oh, all right, you can at least use 1 year till it was Norwegian till 1 year more she could use it, but she decided to buy a new one. And as a good friend, I told her, this one you can use. No, it is. She find a lot of excuses and she bought it. And one day we were discussing, and she like, oh my God, I was so stupid. About yes, a month about this, after this episode. She told me I should have listened to you, because I made this mistake. Exactly my backpack I had before. It was working, but because I fell in love with this new, and it was Adidas or Nike, I don't know. That's why I was trying to get it. So what she told me was that because she was disturbing her spendings, isn't it? That month she didn't buy the internet company or the cable, something like that, and they cut it off. So next month when she pay it, they open it. So she told me because it costs a lot, at least 500 euro. So people knows it's a lot of money. So she understood how impulsive is not good, because impulse is here. We think right now and right now. But when we think here, our nerves, and we think, should I not? Maybe no. Those things helping us go forward, my friends. So always think before you make impulsive spendings. It was number one, excessive spendings. Number two, it was never-ending payments. What is never-ending payments? It is like the house, for example. You buy a house from the bank, and because of your income, you can't buy this house 5 years. You know it. But you don't do that. You make a deal with the bank. You can buy 10 years. Because why you do that? Because you are lazy and you think the money is a lot. The money you are buying is a lot. But what you don't know is the bank is making more money for your investments, for your payings every month. So you must be careful about that when you are making payments. Always think like business deal. You must always think like, what's good for me? What is how can I cut this and how can I make this? So you must always be wise when you are making those deals, and make always shortest deal. Make it so you can finish this deal less than 5 years if you can manage it. You know your income, so think wisely. First was the mistakes we are making. It is excessive spendings, number one. Never-ending payments, number two. Living on borrow money. In this channel we talk a lot of those borrow money. It is credit card, my friends. You go and buy the nicest, finest, newest bill car. And what do you make with this car? You buy credit card. It is not your money. It is borrow money. It was better if you had this deal with second-hand cars, and you make buy it by cash for your own money, and then you finish with this deal. And you own your own car, but you buy it second hands, because somebody maybe was having this car 1 year almost, and you will buy it half than the car dealers will make you. So you must be wise always. Be wise, my friend. And number three was number one was excessive spendings. Number two was never-ending payments. Number three was living on borrowed money. Number four is living from paycheck to paycheck. And then we come number five, who is the real deal. When you are going to work, as I do, me too, I work. So when you go to work and then you get your paychecks, okay, some of us take it per weeks. Some of us make it every 14 days, it is 2 weeks. And some of us make it 4 weeks, 1 month, also 30 days. So no matter how you get your paychecks, if you are only living from paycheck to paycheck, you never never succeed in personal finance, my friend. I can tell you right now because I did it. Anything I didn't do it, I cannot tell you. Everything I'm telling you, it is things that happened to me or I have experienced myself. So this living from only paycheck to paycheck is never helping you. So you must think wise. That's how we came. Number 5. Number 5 is investing your money. How do you invest your money? There is 2 ways you can invest your money. The one invest you can make it, you can buy shareholders funds. It is big companies, they have shareholders, so you buy from them and you own a little bit of the company, and you get all the capitals or the money they got this firm or company. You will get your little every month or every year. It is the policy, and again it is the policy that this company has. Number 2 is borrowed funds. It is the funds, for example, you buy gold and you will invest this gold and you will get your deals from this when this gold is up high, then you will get your money. And you can also buy money, oil, gold, silver. You can make houses, or yes, house. You can make it funds. So it is a lot of funds out there. I can go deeply when we expand, inshallah. But now we must have a routine, or we must have what I can say. We must have stable personal finance before we can go forward. So that's what I had for you today, my friends. Mistakes we are making in our personal finance. Number 1 was excessive spendings. Number 2 was never-ending payments. Number 3 was living on borrowed money. Number 4 was living from paycheck to paycheck. And number 5 was making investments is good for us. Have a nice evening, and see you soon. I hope you all are having healthy and wealthy, inshallah. And pray for me, and I always pray for you. Have a nice evening. Bye, my friends.